Hello, good afternoon. My name is Betty and I'm from MMRTI. Today I have a big announcement, especially for youth ages 14 through 24. This is for an after-school program which you can work 7 days a week. I'm going to interview a representative of the SYEP named Jennifer with Alsawadi. Stay tuned. My name is, and thank you so much for coming to our studio today.
Thank you.
Can you tell us your name and where you work at?
Absolutely. My name is Jennifer Alsawadi. I'm the manager of the Seattle Youth Employment Program with the City of Seattle.
Okay, my name is Elshudai, and can you tell us more about this program?
Sure. In 2016, SYEP is launching a new employment in the summer. We've decided to go with the trimester model, and so there will be 3 opportunities throughout the year for youth to apply and be placed in internships within the City of Seattle.
So, could you clarify what made you guys change from the summer to the all year throughout the year program?
Sure. In conjunction with the Mayor's Youth Employment, we wanted to be able to serve even more youth throughout the city, and we felt that the best way to do this would be to open it up to be able to place youth all year and not just limit it to the summer.
Is it the age is limited?
The eligibility requirements for the program, you have to be within the City of Seattle, you have to reside within the City of Seattle. You have to be between the ages of 14 and 24. And in order to be placed in the program, we're looking for youth and young adults who meet our eligibility requirements. They also, if they don't meet eligibility requirements, they can qualify in a couple other ways. Maybe come from a single parent home or struggling in school, things like that. So there are other ways to be qualified besides just being low income.
Okay. Are there other cities that offer the same programs as you guys do?
There are other cities nationwide that do youth employment programs, absolutely, some very successful ones, and we've looked at those and we really feel very confident about our ability to stack up to those.
Oh, what are the requirements to work on your program?
For the internship? So once the youth applies, they'll come in for an interview or like a job skills assessment to kind of learn a little bit more about what you enjoy doing and what you're interested in. You'll be offered a placement contingent on a background check and then coming to a pre-internship training. At that training, we're going to help you learn some 21st century skills like maybe email writing or things like that, things that are really important in this day and age. We're going to teach some soft skills like how to dress for work, how to speak if you're in customer service, things like that. We'll teach you how to fill out necessary employment papers, timesheets, and then once all of that is completed, you'll be placed in your internship, and it'll go for about 8 weeks, and you're able to do 150 hours within that time.
So they're only eligible to do 150?
150 hours is the maximum in that 8-week period. So if you complete that 150 hours in 6 weeks, then the internship would be up, or you can take the whole 8 weeks to do it. It depends on the job that you're placed in and your ability to work based on your age and if you're in school.
Would you like to talk about the pay rate? Would you like to talk about the pay rate?
Absolutely. Based on the City of Seattle, the youth will be paid $15 an hour. All the youth who apply and get placed in our program will be paid at that rate. And there's many different jobs. City of Seattle jobs, like in the government, in the Human Services Department, like myself. I know we take a couple interns. You could work with nonprofit organizations, be placed helping there. Private companies like Starbucks or customer service jobs, things like that. There's lots of partners with the City of Seattle who take interns.
So the youth chooses their placement, right?
They do, and they're helped with who we call a youth development counselor. And so they're the ones that ask you the questions about what you're interested in and helps you pick out of maybe 3 potential jobs which one you feel would be the best fit and which one they think that you would find the most enjoyable. And we do our best to place you based on your interests.
So how many youth are allowed in one organization?
It really depends a lot on the employer. We ask the employer how many youth interns they feel that they would have the ability to suit 10 to 15. Other places only are able to take one. It really depends. And this first trimester, which actually the application closes on January 8th, I believe it is, we are looking to place 150 youth in internships. The internships will start February 29th and run through April 22nd. In the summer, we're looking to place 600 or so in internships, and then in the fall, we'll be placing about 300. So we're looking at placing about 1,050 youth in internships throughout the year. And if you apply for the first trimester and you don't get in because of numbers, please apply again, because there are opportunities throughout the whole year to apply and get placed in an internship.
And how we have to complete it?
Sure. So the application deadline is January 8th. And the best way to apply is online. You can go to the City of Seattle and look for the Seattle Youth Employment page, and there's a link on there, and it's really straightforward, easy to do. If you don't have access to a computer, we do have hard copies. You could come down to our office and pick up a hard copy. But again, the online link is the easiest way to apply because it's fast and less mistakes in reading handwriting and things like that.
So what if somebody lives out of the city of Seattle and they want to apply?
Yeah, so unfortunately, we only accept youth who live within city limits, but if somebody were to apply or to call us and ask us about that, we would refer them out to other organizations that do internships, or maybe the county, and we know the county has access to things like that. So we would do our best to give them referrals.
Are they similar to your organization? Or?
You know, I don't know the answer to that. Maybe you could research it and tell me.
What do you expect from the youth?
What do we expect from them? We understand that this, for a lot of youth, will be their first job. And so we just expect their eagerness to learn, to show up on time, to behave appropriately at a job. We don't expect them to come with all the skills that they need, because that's what we're there for. We're there to help them. You'll have a counselor assigned to you that will check in with you throughout the entire internship and coach you if you need help with something, or if something comes up. But we just want youth who will come and be present and do their best and that really want to be there to learn.
And so, what is the mere job initiative engagement in the program?
Excellent. So last year we did amazing things. We went from 1,000 to 2,000, and the mayor recognizes the importance of engaging youth in our community, of giving them the skills and the tools to enter the workforce successfully. And we support that 100% at the Seattle Youth Employment Program, recognizing that the youth are very important in our community and have a lot to give.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.